Hello, I'm Jonasz Rewiński and this is Military Mind. Armed conflicts, defense and security, land, sea and air. We've got you covered. Now, overnight, Ukraine's capital Kyiv was targeted by several waves of Russian drones. No casualties have been reported so far. Meanwhile, the death toll from a Russian ballistic missile attack on port infrastructure in Ukraine's southern Odessa region rose to 8, with 9 people injured, according to the regional governor. Earlier attack hit a Panama-flagged container vessel that was at the seaport. Additionally, Russia attacked Ukraine's port infrastructure almost 60 times in the last months and is intensifying such strikes. Ukraine's deputy prime minister said that this is the case and that this is the trend that we are seeing. Now, in several strikes today, 4 people were killed by Russian missiles in Odessa. 10 more people were wounded. Now, moving on to the Kursk region, where an offensive Ukrainian operation is still ongoing. Putin redeployed about 50,000 troops to the front line against Kyiv's forces, according to Ukraine's military chief. Now, this redeployment by Russia has weakened its position as they are pulling in troops from other parts of the war, according to the Ukrainian leadership. Heavy clashes continued in the Glushovsky and Korenevo directions. In the Kharkiv region, Russian troops are trying to use a heavy flamethrower system and drop guided bombs near the Vovchansk aggregate plant, according to a spokesperson for the Kharkiv regional military unit. He added that the plant does not have a specific military purpose for the Russians, but its loss would represent a very powerful image blow for the Ukrainian forces. In the Eastern Front, Ukrainian forces fended off assaults by Russian troops inside the strategic city of Toretsk, according to Kyiv's military. The military spokesperson also told the Reuters news agency that street fighting was raging in the hilltop town, with Russian troops pushing forward and completely erasing buildings there. Meanwhile, reportedly, Ukrainian forces control around 40 to 50% of Toretsk, while over 1,000 civilians remain in the city. Russia continues its efforts to fully capture the area, according to city military administration head. Now, special forces from the fire support group of the Kryla Omegi unit successfully eliminated enemy personnel during the latest skirmishes. Their precise and coordinated actions continue to deal significant damage to the occupying forces, demonstrating the effectiveness of Ukraine's elite units in neutralizing threats on the battlefield. A failed attempt by an enemy FPV drone to hit an Ukrainian buggy in Donetsk region resulted in no damage and no casualties. The near miss highlights the resilience and preparedness of Ukrainians who continue to operate effectively despite the constant threat of enemy drone attacks. And this incident also underscores the challenges Russian forces face in trying to land successful strikes on well-trained Ukrainian units. Still worth pointing out, this vehicle has effectively no armor, so definitely a high-risk operation there. Now, moving on, a large concentration of Russian equipment was destroyed in a single location, with no chance for recovery. According to initial reports, the losses likely belong to the Sevier 5 unit. The destruction of such a significant amount of equipment severely impacts the unit's operational capabilities and highlights the effectiveness of Ukrainian strikes on enemy positions.
Короче, это, снимаю. Эвакуация не подлежит нихуя. Вот эта буханочка немножко подыскала, ебать. Штурмовикам она не подойдет вообще. Номера не видно нихуя, да?
47-54. Это 49-23. И 35-81. Пять 81.
Видно, да?
Да.
Well, this whole thing was supposed to be about demilitarization, only that it's the Russian army that's getting demilitarized every single day. Now, under heavy enemy fire, Ukrainian soldiers from the 3rd Assault Brigade continue their advance in Kharkiv. These GoPro-captured moments show just how tough it is to reclaim meters of Ukrainian land from the enemy. As the troops push through a tree line, enemy drones circle overhead, and each strike lands closer. The next one hits directly on a bunker where the assault group was sheltering, and despite the explosion, the brave soldiers from the 2nd Company of the 2nd Assault Battalion regroup and press on, showing the resilience and determination in the face of relentless enemy fire.
Что, ебать, едем штурмовать? Долбоёбка нахуй зачепилась. Зачепилась нахуй за палки и въебалась.
Забери вот этого штемпа нахуй. Иди в ту лёжку ебучую, он сыт, сука, он не может нахуй идти, ебать.
Сейчас, секунду, братан, надихаюсь, за мною півішка ганялася.
Нормально.
Немає, сам здихаю, єбать. А! Та йду ж, сука. Блядь.
Все, вышел.
Ебать, сейчас сдохну, ебать. О. Чуть не кончився. Привет, братан. Дуже радий тебе бачити.
Пацаны, слушаем, что летим. Вот, проебали, сука, из-за этого, блядь. О, пацаны, сидели!
Єбать, він прицельно єбашив.
Завтра наступний буде сюди, я вам буду.
Єбать, воно в'їбало нахуй в цей бліндаж, що ти хотів залізти.
В натурі?
Да. Ай, блядь! Вылазь нахуй!
Да тихо, бан, тихо. Вылазь.
Вылазь! Вылазь ты, пацаны, нахуй!
Вылазь!
Сука!
Иди, сука!
Та не бачу, ніхуя не чую.
Туда поди. Ты наебать нахуй. Я туда. Туда, там пацаны тебе поможет. Быстрее туда. Туда! Блядь! Пацаны меня туда.
Та йдем в бліндаж.
And with this intense frontline footage, we conclude this episode of Military Mind. Please stay with us here on TVP World for more latest news and updates.